Hey folks, Cyclone back here with another Trillium beer review. This is beer number 3 from the recent haul I did. I'm saving the best for last. Probably going to do that. I might do that later tonight. I have a little trip I have to make today. I'll be away for the day. But this is a beer I'm looking forward to because I've had the original 4.5% raspberry version of this beer. This is twice the daily serving Berliner Weiss. So we have this incredible smoothie-like wheat profile on the bottom, and the top is like blended up fruits. Now this one has blackcurrant, blackberry, and boysenberry. Ooh, that sounds really good. I was very impressed with the original. It tasted like a raspberry smoothie at 4.5%. I can only imagine what the 7% one tastes like with the additional malt. I'm actually very excited for this one, and I'm not really a fruit beer guy, but if I am going to go fruit beer, I mean, look at how much fruit is in the illustration here. I mean, I want to see if we're getting pure smoothie land here. Okay, before I do that, it's a fresh beer. It's a week old, a little over a week. It's going to probably come out as a dark purple color, I'm assuming, or a bluish purple tinge. Oh, yep. I definitely get the blackberry in there, and we're getting a purple. We're getting the purple, mixed berry purple. Oh, frickin', it's too cold. When the beer can is cold out of the fridge, it spills all over the frickin' place. That's one of the downsides of doing an out-of-fridge review. Give me a second. I have paper towels down just in case this shit happens, and it usually does. That's why I don't do the slow pour, because it's going to spill everywhere, and I can't have that happen. All right, so we're getting our tart berry ale, guys. We're getting a very dark purple. It's almost a royal purple with a magenta head, as you can see from the camera. A very nice present carbonation sticking to the side of the glass. And the bubbles are prevalent. They're streaming up on the side of the glass, but this should dissipate after a while. It looks the part. I mean, we're talking about a mixed berry, purple. And let's see what we get on the nose. I'm expecting a berry medley here. Absolutely. Blackberry, boysenberry, which I don't have boysenberry very often. I've had a boysenberry pie before, but I'm not a big boysenberry expert, to be honest with you. It's not common, but it's definitely aiding to the blackberry scent that I'm getting. Blackcurrant as well. You will get that in some of their barrel-aged beers. You may find that in certain wines. Again, we're talking about your bluish berry. It is that the illustration actually does have black currants in here, but we're close to a blueberry, a blackberry sort of thing. It's in that discussion that black currant is in that family. Smells like a berry pie, guys. It really does. Like you get that fruit blend, and it's that deep fruit. It's not syrupy or artificial. It's a real blended fruit. Reminded me of a boysenberry blueberry pie sort of thing. Oh yeah. But that deep fruit. Blackberry is definitely coming through, and I love blackberries. So let's see what this 7% version does. I've heard really good things about this. So let's dive in. Oh, it's also leaving the berry residue that I got in the Gâteau, the raspberry chocolate Gâteau. This is berry poop is what I like to call it. And it just shows you there's real berries in this beer. Nothing here is fake. Trillium would not do that to you. Wow. Oh my God, that's good. Oh. We've hit smoothie level, guys. We've hit it. The fruit is out of control. I taste like grape juice, raspberry juice, I taste blackberry juice. What I'm shocked about is that the mouthfeel right now doesn't really feel very heavy compared to the original. And in some ways, because there's more berry in here, I'm just getting the berries. This tastes like liquefied berries. Wow. That's a glass of juice. What? Trillium. That's not a beer. That's a glass of juice. That is a glass of mixed berry juice. That is juice. To say you're getting your money's worth is an understatement. It's not cheap. It's $22 for a 7% beer. You are getting the biggest, most prevalent berry taste I've ever experienced in a beer. I have never tasted a beer that tastes this juicy. I wonder if this is actually somewhat healthy for you because there's so much fruit in here. Like I wonder. It's not healthy. But are you getting any like nutritional value for your fruits for the day? Like compared to an adjunct full fucking Miller Lite or some shit like that, Bud Light, this is probably much better for you. One of these, you're getting tons of vitamins probably. I mean, you can taste the fruit in here. It's literally fruit. That's not fair. That's the best fruit beer I've ever had, not even a discussion. Not even a discussion. Because it tastes like a glass of juice with some weight to it. We're in Smoothieville, man. It's not as thick as a smoothie, but we are in smoothie territory here. Like if you watered down a traditional smoothie a little bit, that's what it is. That's it. The berries come out, they're sweet with a tart blend because of the fruits they used. The sweet and the tart are perfectly crossed. It's exactly what you want. It's exactly what's on the label. The beer portion is helping the mouthfeel more than anything else. The flavor is all berry juice. That is, look at it. Look at the pulp in your glass. Look at it, man. Just see how much pulp lacing is on the glass. That's all berries. That's mushed up berries sticking to the side of the glass. Guys, this is the best fruit beer I have ever had. It's not even close. Like the raspberry one in the single is also very good, but this is amped it up, man. This is fruit juice. This is a 10. That is so delicious. The tartness is not overpowering. A sweetness comes in from the boysenberry. And the black currant and blackberry add a little bit of the tartness, but that boysenberry, it brings a sweetness. And the two cross together in a perfect harmony. That's one of the tastiest beers, man, in terms of just what it is. It's so drinkable. You might, if you put ice cubes in this and had it for breakfast, you would have absolutely no clue that you were, well, you might be onto something, but like the malt, there's a little bit of a wheat flake thing in the back. It's really, but you're still tasting berries. That's a 10. That's an easy 10. That's shockingly impressive for how well blended the fruit profile is. The nose is outrageous. The flavor is outrageous. The mouthfeel is beautiful. There's no alcohol presence. It's highly approachable for people who may not be super into beer. You could drink this I'm actually drinking this at lunchtime. You could drink this in the morning or at night. Wouldn't matter. It's perfect with or without food. This would actually go very well with a dessert, like a fruit pie. This would be a nice complement to that. Or you could have it in the morning with a bowl of fruit. if you so wanted to. I don't think you should, but that's besides the point. You could have this with a bowl of yogurt and granola. Easy. That is it. That's fruit. That's fruit juice. That's such high quality. That's such pulpy, juicy fruit. I'm actually forgetting that this is a beer. It's getting a 4.53 from Untappd. That's an incredible score. And I agree 100%. That is the best fruit beer I have ever had. It's not even a beer anymore. It's a smoothie. The fruit is so, I can't stress it enough. If you want to taste fruit in your beer, the mixed berry sensation, and you want a super drinkable and flavorful product, this is exactly what you want. It's interdimensional, in my opinion. Honestly, that's one of their best beers. By what they've achieved in the flavor like I'm just putting it together, man. How well the ingredients come out of this, that's outrageous how much fruit you're getting in a can. It tastes so good that I'm putting it beyond some of their IPAs. And I love Trillium IPAs. I love their IPAs. But this thing right here, I could drink this every day and be super thrilled about drinking it. It doesn't come with any of the weighting down or the lingering mouthfeel of bitterness. It's so pleasant. It tickles that desire for something sweet, but not being too sweet. The sourness just, it's not even, it's tartness. The tartness creeps in and balances out what would be a very cloying, very overly sweet experience. It's a perfect symphony. Whatever weighing they did and whatever conditioning and timing they did for the brewing process, they nailed it. It's probably likely that they put these adjuncts in at the end of the process so that those natural sugars didn't get eaten up too much. They say that if you want to bring out the sweetness of a beer, you put the ingredients in later. That's actually a hopping technique for East Coast New England style IPAs. You do a round of hopping at the end of the boiling cycle, so that not all the hop gets boiled out. You keep some of it in for the fermentation process, and when the beer oxidizes a bit and ages, it comes out later on. If you boil all the flavors away, sometimes they might escape actually as vapor. They could just get, bled out of the beer. So if these ingredients come in near the end, when you do the fermentation process, you can get left with this like pure ingredient taste that they've really captured here. And this is, I'm that could be in my top 5 of all time from Trillium. I know it is. That's my top 5 favorite Trillium beers. And in terms of a non-imperial, I've never been this impressed with a beer in the 7% category. This is a different realm. It's like I'm experiencing something so eye-opening for the first time. How good that is. You are more than getting your money's worth. You are getting pure fruit in a glass.